Hello guys and welcome back to the channel for today's Gunman Airsoft episode 2 down in Camp Alpha in Eversley. Today's game is Resource War, where 3 teams will fight over a central point to gather resources for their team. The 3 teams are also able to raid the other team's bases in order to steal their resources to add to their own. The goal is pretty simple: the team with the most resources at the end of the day wins. I'm joined today with my good friend Cobra, who's rocking his P90 and Mark 23 pistol. Today I'm using Novrich's SSX 303 alongside my Mark 23 pistol, equipped with my ghillie suit as well. I'm sure to get some sneaky plays in. To start the game off, me and Cobra decide to sneak around the back of the central point in order to flank any enemy team trying to push up that direction. As we get closer to the resource drop point, me and Cobra part ways. Our plan is to execute a pincer type ambush on any teams that are pushing up to the rear of the resource drop zone. Hit!
Quadra kill.
With our distraction executed, our team was able to secure one of the resources from the resource stockpile. Now this next section, unfortunately my GoPro decided to freeze up, so it's all going to be in Cobra's perspective, but you can still hear me popping off in the background. Fortunately enough, I had my scope cam and selfie cam on my rifle, so I managed to get a few clips of the Blues' attempt to ambush us as we wait for the resource zone to open again.
That was easy.
With the Blues' ambush failed on us, we head back down the road a little way to sit up and wait for the next drop zone to open. At this stage my GoPro still isn't working, so again we're going to rely on Cobra's point of view. So at this point we got a radio communications from the head marshal stating that the yellow camp was being raided by the Reds. Yellow camp being our team, we all rushed back to defend.
Bastards.
Bye, have a great time.
Just get me up and we'll call it even. Get down. Better you than the enemy.
Despite us all rushing back to our camp, the Reds unfortunately were able to take one of our rifle cases that we secured earlier. Nonetheless, we head back out to where we were before and wait for that drop zone to open up again. And I managed to have a bit of a time to sort my GoPro out, so I'm back in with my perspective.
Yeah, it refuses to heal. Yeah, probably a flea bite. Got one on my legs still as well. No, I've only been hit in the face today. Yeah.
To burn a little bit more time, Cobra decides to practice his Quickdraw for our little shootout later on, and well, he definitely needs to have a conversation with himself because his gun safety is not on point.
Yep.
I want to be a cowboy, baby.
Nice to get my practice in. You're probably going to win today because my pistol's playing up.
Yeah, I want to be a cowboy, baby.
Ooh, it's slow, mate.
Yeah. Oops.
Sorry, mate. Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right, you're revived. Alright, next time I practice my quick draw,
Hit me in the titty as well.
put the fucking safety on. How are you feeling?
Anybody have a way of contacting the fire marshal at all?
So after being shot in the titty by Cobra, we decided to join up with the two yellow marshals to flank round to the Blues base, where the Reds are currently raiding. Our task is to ambush any Reds that have stolen resources and claim them as our own.
I think there's blacks down there. Don't know. They're not really. I can't tell if they're blacks.
Blue.
They blue. Nice.
Fuck with the sniper boy. Keep an eye on him. Die a bit more gracefully, please.
Unfortunately for the Reds, the Blues put up too good of a fight and they didn't manage to steal any resources, so me and Cobra head off to the sniper's pit which overlooks the Blues base. With some reds still fighting the blues down on the main road, Cobra decides to head through the bushes and ambush any reds that are fighting the blues along the main road. Meanwhile, I stay stationed at the sniper spear to ambush any blues that decide to flank round this way.
Double kill.
Sorry, boys.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer every night.
That was a war crime. Dead man. Dead man.
After a mid-game break, we decide to head back out with our team to assault the resource depot again. Unfortunately, once again, my GoPro is working, however, it did a time warp of this whole section, so it sped up ridiculously fast. So once again, we rely on Cobra's point of view until I can get it sorted.
Enemy spotted.
Ah, hit! Black medic!
Sorry. Yeah.
We'll count that as you didn't quite start reviving yet, yeah? Oh, I'm back in. There's the people behind that wall. That's yellow.
With the ammo crate secure, me and Cobra loop around to ambush the reds that are currently pushing towards the resource depot.
kill.
I'm not blue, by the way, that's why I got you. Come on, let's go. Are we retreating? We can keep pushing the blues. Let's kill those blues. We got all the reds. Oh, hit!
With both of us taken out, we head back to our respawn bag where our team sits and waits for the resource zone to open again. And once again I managed to sort my GoPro, so now we're back with my perspective. Whilst we sit and wait for the resource zone to open, we notice a couple of enemy players have pushed a bit too far towards the wall. Unfortunately for them, they only just realised at the last second that my whole team was sat up in the bush waiting to push up. By the time they realised, it was already too late. So there's a bit of miscommunication from my team there. Instead of the resource site being closed, it is in fact open, so our team just sat in the bush and waited. With the resource depot now being actually closed, we head back to our base to set up our next plan of attack.
Is that open or closed?
As we slowly make our way back to our home base, we get word that we're being raided by the red team, so we all rush to get into position to prevent them from taking any resources that we've acquired.
Which direction they come from? Right over that way, I think. That way, alright.
Reds are attacking us, so they're probably coming from the right if you're looking.
With the Reds' raid now repelled, that brings a close to today's game, which brings us on to round 2 of the quick draw between me and Cope.
Right. Yeah, here's good. Right, so normally, you got a hat?
No, I've got a hood.
Let me see what I've got. Normally it's when something hits the ground.
Yeah.
Oh,
You're like a log or something.
Half-arsing it.
Normally it's done with a hanky. Right. So when this hits the ground,
Go
you
for
draw
it.
and shoot each other. You shoot
Alright.
me, I punch you. Ready?
Did I miss?
You missed.
Fuck.
You hit.
Oh, fair enough.
It looks like Cobra's practice paid off for him in the end there. That'll be it for this video, guys. Thank you again for joining me in today. Feel free to like and subscribe to this channel. Also, I've started an Instagram page, so feel free to check that out as well. And if you haven't seen episode 1 of Gunman Airsoft, that is also available on my YouTube channel. And finally, a huge shout out to Johnny at Gunman Airsoft Camp Alpha Eversley. He never fails to put on a good game day. Take care, guys, and as always, happy hunting.